So this subject is a fundamental problem in humanity. It's not just a church problem. It's not just a leadership problem. It's a humanity problem. And this is what it is. We love to be better than other people. We just do. Something in us wants to be better than others, seeks to be better than others, hopes to be better than others, strives to be better than other people. And it's kind of the fundamental problem with the human race, if you will. But if you take that and you take it into a church, you got a problem. And if you take it into leadership, you've got a problem. This is why servant leadership flips this on its head and said, let the one who is greater be the servant, right? In other words, let him adapt a posture or position of being lesser if for some reason in some abilities and talents and intelligence and intellect and he is greater. Now that people just might think that's a semantic, just be a humble guy, but it really means what it says. And that's why this scripture, again, not just in leadership, but as Christians, it's let each person esteem the other better than themselves. This short 3-minute video should allow you to take time to let that sink in. You should be esteeming others better. And the whole concept and teachings of Christ do this. They flip everything on its head. Instead of you looking out of for your best interest, you turn the other cheek and allow yourself to be hit. You allow yourself to be sued. You allow yourself to walk a second mile under constraints and bondage just for the sake of the gospel. And that is the real purpose behind it. Because of the gospel, for the sake of the gospel, put others first. This whole idea of loving your neighbor as yourself kind of speaks to this. In order to love your neighbor as yourself is to put your neighbor before yourself. And of course, Jesus deals with this in the judgment, in that you have done it unto the least of these, you have done it unto me. How is your conduct towards others? So this desire to be better than others can find many covert, hidden, subtle ways to emerge in leadership, where we like to put people under our thumbs, and we like to make sure we're over them and make sure they're submitted and make sure that they're not, subverting our authority. And all of that is contrary to the real teachings of Christ, to just be a servant and just let love reign and let God order steps and order things and have faith in God and like he said, don't be a ruler, don't be a lord over God's heritage.